Hey, how's it going? My name's Cole, and I am here to answer any questions that you have about solar from the comfort of your own home. And today's question is, what are the benefits of owning solar panels, right? Not leasing, owning solar panels. And the number one benefit of owning solar panels and not staying with the utility company is control over your expenses. Just like renting an apartment or renting a house, the landlord has control over whatever you pay. Every year, the landlord can increase the rent to whatever they want, and just like the utility company. And if you live in California, the utility rate has increased on average 4% every single year. So let's just say that in California, your utility bill averages about $250 a month. With that 4% average annual inflation, you could expect your bill to jump up to $292 a month in 5 years. In 10 years, it could be $355. And in 25 years, it could be $667. Now, if you went solar today to cover all your electricity needs that you require from the utility company and getting it directly from the solar panels on your roof, you could expect your solar bill to only be $118.64 a month. And in 25 years, your solar bill will still be $118.64. It's not gonna go up just like a mortgage stays the same, because you now own your solar panels instead of renting your electricity from the utility company. And after 25 years, your solar bill will drop to zero because you have already paid it off by then, just like you would have paid off a mortgage. So if you decide to go solar today with an average 4% inflation from your utility bill increasing, you could expect to save $97,000 with the figures that we discussed here over 25 years. Your savings could be a little bit different though, depending on how much energy you use, and I'll go ahead and cover that further in the video. So let's go ahead and keep going. Now keep in mind though, with those savings that I just showed and the solar bill, those savings only reflect the 26% tax credit that you'll receive from the government for going solar. That tax credit is 26% in 2022. In 2023, it's gonna be 22%. And for residential homes in 2024, it's actually gonna drop down to 0%. So moving on, the second biggest benefit of owning solar panels is building equity in your energy production. Paying the utility company is just like renting an apartment or renting a home. You're helping the owner of the power plants build equity in the assets that they own, but you're not building equity as a renter, right? You're just throwing money away every single month for a service that you require for your home, which is electricity. But if we look at this figure, you could see that paying your solar bill, you know exactly where your money is going every month, and it's going on top of your roof to an asset that you actually own and going back into your wealth as equity, right? Just like owning a home, just like owning a car, it's the same way of building equity because you're paying back towards something that you actually own. When you pay for solar panels every single month, you know exactly where your money is going every single month, unlike paying the utility bill. That goes into the utility company's pocket and you're building wealth for them. So the third huge benefit of owning solar is being able to increase your home value. When someone has solar, it's much more incentivizing for a new homeowner because of the low cost of energy with your home compared to a home that still gets electricity from the utility company. You could see here in this article from Zillow, you could see that they did a study that shows that homes with solar panels sell for 4.1% more compared to homes that don't have solar panels. But if you ask yourself, right, let's say you're in a situation of buying a new home. Imagine two houses, similar in price, similar in look, location, and layout, and one had a utility bill of $250 that was going to increase every single year, or another house had a solar bill of $118.64. And the house with the utility bill was going to cost you $132,000 over 25 years, right? Staying with the utility company with that 4% inflation would end up costing you $132,000 over 25 years for electricity. But the house right next to it that has solar would only cost you $35,000 over 25 years for electricity. And the question is, which one would you choose? Spending $35,000 for electricity and building equity in your home and increasing the value of your home, or spending $132,000 over 25 years for electricity and building no equity in your solar panels not being able to increase your home value because of the solar panels at all, and basically throwing away your money every single month because you're renting your electricity. So obviously the answer is quite obvious. It's the home with solar. And that's why homes increase in value, because it's much more incentivizing. It's lower bill for electricity, and it's a fixed, protected bill that will never go up. So the fourth benefit of owning solar panels is energy security. If you have battery backups, you're going to be able to basically utilize your own personal grid at your home, and your batteries can act as a storage solution. The reason why you would have security is because you essentially own your own power plant, and that electricity gets saved into the battery that you own at your own home. And those batteries can actually act as a way of protecting you from power outages. Obviously, it depends on how big your batteries are and how many batteries you have, and that will kind of depend on how many things you can power during a power outage, depending on how long the power outage is, right? But if you have 1 or 2 batteries, you're definitely going to be able to power some of those essential appliances in your home, like a fridge, maybe even a stove if it's an electric stove, and maybe even charging your car, depending on how many times and how much you need to charge your car. So, while everyone on your street that doesn't have solar and doesn't have batteries is living in darkness during a power outage, you're going to be that one home that's going to be able to continue to do what you need to do, and keep the food in your fridge fresh. And the last big benefit of owning solar is, of course, clean energy production. So I did some research and I found that 0.85 pounds of carbon dioxide emissions is released into the atmosphere per kilowatt hour of energy produced and used from the utility company. This is typically with the use of natural gas. If we look at solar panels though, your solar panels are only releasing 50 grams of carbon dioxide emissions to the atmosphere per kilowatt hour from the manufacturing part of solar, right? So the panels themselves, when they produce energy for your home, when they're on top of your roof, they will never release any carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. It's only the manufacturing part of solar panels that is releasing carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. So if we broke those numbers down, your solar panels would only release 1 gram of carbon dioxide per kilowatt hour per year over the lifetime of solar panels. So let's just go ahead and do some calculations here, right? Let's say you use 1,000 kilowatt hours per month at your home. You would be putting 4,620,000 grams of carbon dioxide per year from the utility consumption from your utility company. So putting 4.6 million grams of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere per year, staying with the utility company. If you got solar panels, you'd only put 12,000 grams of carbon dioxide per year from the solar panel manufacturing, not even the production of energy. That's 385 times less carbon output each year with solar. Obviously, each household is a little bit different depending on how much energy you use and how many solar panels you use. And going back to what I talked about with the savings, it really depends on how much energy you use and how many panels you require. So if you'd like to see an accurate savings report and an accurate solar bill for your house specifically and your energy usage, you could just go ahead and text or call my number, 219-776-3138, or you can email my email, colesworld@gmail.com. And what I'll have you do is just go ahead and email or text or call me and say, hey, this is your name. I saw your video on what the benefits of going solar is, and I'd like to see an accurate savings report of solar for my home. I'd like to see an accurate solar bill for my home. I'd like to see an accurate system design for my home. And then what I'd ask in return is just go ahead and send me your utility bill. I'll take your actual usage at your home. I'll plug that into our software, and that will spit back out an accurate savings report, accurate solar bill, and an accurate system design. So if you guys want help with that and you want to see accurate numbers, just go ahead and do that. But regardless if you guys go solar with me or not, I just wanted to make this video as an educational video so that you guys are at least informed on the benefits of going solar compared to staying with your utility company. So that everybody in this industry and everybody as a homeowner knows that there is a better option out there. There is a much more economical solution and a much more environmentally friendly solution for your electricity needs. So if you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe to the channel to watch more videos just like these. And if you guys didn't have any of your questions answered about solar yet, leave a comment down below. I'll make a video about your question as soon as possible, so that we can cover every common FAQ about solar. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.